Happy 4th of July, planet Earth. Welcome to America, where people fought and died for the right to freedom of speech. A lot of Native Americans gave up their lives for the same equal rights. Only here in America, Native Americans don't have the right to freedom of speech. This was a book written by these people, and it uses the word genocide. The United States government has banned this book from print simply because it uses the word genocide. Recently, the Supreme Court just allowed video game producers to sell videos with graphic violence to young children in America because they have the right to freedom of speech. We cannot sell this book in America or overseas or any other place on planet Earth because we don't have the same rights in America as the rest of the country. I know a lot of you are thinking, well, you guys own casinos, you're some of the wealthiest people on the planet. The fact about that is that only 1% of our people profit from casinos, much like your own people, where all of the money belongs to the wealthiest 1%. I know when you voted on it, Native Americans were supposed to share in the profit. All Native Americans were supposed to have homes, live independently, and not be a burden to their local or state governments. This is so not true. Native Americans own these casinos only by family, not by tribe. So one family might be billionaires, but the rest of the people are still on government subsistence. It's a sad day for America. Of course, we're here to celebrate the independence and the right to freedom of speech. In which case, I thought I'd go ahead and make this video, even though I expect it to be taken off the website almost immediately before it's even released or viewed by anyone other than myself. You see, my great-grandmother lived in a small village along the Eel River. In the summer of 1881, President Abraham Lincoln ordered to death 300,000 Native Americans so he could support the war to free the African American. Ironic, isn't it? But Lincoln needed our gold, our silver, our copper, our timber, and our land to supply the war with the things that it needed. Give him the victory that he got and the fame that he has. Honest Abraham, they call him. Honestly, killing Native American children, destroying their language, destroying their religion, is exactly genocide, by no other definition. And so telling Native Americans that we don't have the freedom of speech in the land that we still cherish, we still call our own, and we're simply occupied by another country. We've tried unsuccessfully to become part of the United Nations so we could get protection from these dictators who are still, to this day, taking our land away from us. President Obama is going to take my fractionated land that was allotted to my great-grandmother 4 generations ago. It was only 25 acres then, and I only own 1/4 of 1/4 of an acre now. But that's my land. That's my heritage. President Obama is going to take that from me shortly. I will have nothing to say about it. I will have no recourse. I will not be able to sue in this court of law because Native Americans do not have that right. We don't have the rights that this country brags that it gives to all its people. We are simply trying to exist in a land that once belonged to us, and now that they're taking the last small pieces of that land from us, the genocide will soon be complete. There's only 1.5 million Native Americans alive in California or in the United States, according to the 2000 census. I'm sure that number is far smaller today, 11 years later. We've tried unsuccessfully to get lands back from the United States government. The railroad took many millions of acres of our land, and now that they're no longer using a great deal of that land, they're donating it to cities like Sacramento, where they have the downtown rail yard project, which is going to bring business into the community. They don't want a Native American business there. They don't want a Native American there at all. That's Native American land stolen from us by the railroad and the United States government, and it will not be returned to us. It was given as a gift to the city of Sacramento. It's Independence Day, world, and this is what the Native American has to look forward to on Independence Day. Thank you very much. I hope you get to watch this video, but sincerely, I expect either YouTube or the United States government to pull this video before it's seen by anybody.